This is a video just for you about creating and developing asynchronous learning. And the first and most important thing I can share with you is that so much more stuff can be done asynchronously than we think. First thing you do is outline what needs to be taught. Make them small, make them little micro learning bits. And the next thing that you do when you create the learning is you draft out the bullets of what need to be covered. I would say you're looking for somewhere around maybe like 4 to 8 bullets of things that need to get covered in your training. The next thing that you do when you create the learning is where these videos will live. And again, keep them to definitely less than 10 minutes, maybe even shorter than that. So and then when you rehearse the content or get clear about the content, so if you're going to have somebody else do this, you might want them to write out a script. It doesn't have to be word for word, it'd be some key phrases and things they want to cover, but be really deliberate with your language. Because what you're trying to do is you're kind of trying to introduce them into the lexicon of the organization, like give minutes to the patients that need the minutes. Or Mike Leach, the famous coach from Texas Tech, is famously responsible for saying, do your job. He wants the quarterback to do the quarterback's job, the running back to do the running back job. Don't try to be anybody else, just do your job extraordinarily well. The fifth bullet here is determine a few questions that would have to be answered by a learner for you to know that they got it. You have to have some way to keep people fully engaged. One option to do that also is just a pause. It's because when you do a long enough pause, somebody who's multitasking all of a sudden thinks that something just happened to their computer and they re-engage. So that's another just trick in order to do that. Then in terms of the follow-up, you should ask people for some specific follow-up right at the end of the video, that you ask them for 2 things they liked or didn't like about the video, because then people are watching with a homework assignment in mind, as opposed to watching passively like a TV show. So, and then of course, these videos will continue to evolve, but if you have a script and you have talking points, you have a place you've saved them, then as things come up or as changes happen within the EMR, changes happen within policy, you could just go back and search keywords and update those particular ones. And then when you create a new video, you already have your new list there.